Hey guys, it's Coffee Studios here. Today is Saturday, July 20th, and we are back at Six Flags Great Adventure. Today they have some ERT on Giant Wheel from 10 a.m. to 10:34. Members and pass holders, so we're going to be checking that out, along with Tom. Welcome back, Tom. We're going to have a few more joining us later on, but you can see that Joker and Harley Quinn are also open for this early entry they're having for pass holders. And as far as I know, this is every day. It might be every weekend. I'm not 100% sure, but if you are a member or pass holder, get here a little early and you'll be able to get in the park and get on some rides early. So like I said, Joker and Harley Quinn are open. We're gonna go to Harley Quinn first since you don't need a locker for Harley Quinn. But you can see literally no line. There's empty trains being sent out. This is awesome.
One more time! One more time!
Just rode Harley Quinn. I think that was my first time riding it this year, and it's such a fun ride. You know, of course, it's not the most thrilling thing in the world, but still fun, Tom. How was Harley Quinn?
That's also the first time I rode it this year, which leaves Little Devil as the only coaster I've yet to ride this year. But I forgot how good some of the laterals are on that thing. It actually packs some forces.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys could probably notice from the off-ride that the whole train has been repainted, and it looks absolutely fantastic with that new paint job. But now, I think we're going to go for a ride on Joker, which means you guys got to go in a locker. All right, so Tom and I just got off Joker. Shout out to Sammy and Brandon for killing it with the operations. Brandon, especially with his spiels there, really good, and his Joker lap is on point. Tom, how was our ride on the Joker?
Joker was great. It wasn't as many flips as some of the rides we get, but it's still a really good ride, and I definitely noticed a difference just in general with the way that ride operates this year. So shout out to the maintenance team, too, for making that happen.
Absolutely. Now we're going to head over to Giant Wheel. Their flags, you can check out the full update in a separate video, but you can see that the fencing, the temporary fencing at least, is coming down. They're getting that nice wrought iron fence there, opening up that area, and it looks really, really nice. We are on the wheel with Zach joining us now. Welcome. Up we go.
It's the electrical building. Yeah. All the way to the right by where that's like my new Quinn. Yep.
I missed this.
See some work being done on Wonder Woman over there. There's a lift up in the sky.
Getting all the pictures they put in this place.
Yeah, it's the difference is like crazy. Yeah, D-Train's like rough on the first one. It's so much faster. I rode Diamondback and it was like a staggered train. You would think it would be like really strong every time. It's like the same as Nitro. With Nitro D-Train.
There's the rest of our group. Over here at Mama Flora's, we can see some new signage on the exterior of the building advertising the different food options they have, which is a great idea because a lot of people have no idea what this place has. It has such a large variety, and now you can just look at the windows and see exactly what they have. And that signage is also present inside here. And something else that you'll notice at all the Six Flags parks, the surcharge is gone. There was a 99-cent surcharge, then a $1.30 surcharge. no longer any surcharge, which I have a feeling is because of the new corporate team wanting to get rid of that. Right here, I must have passed by it early this morning. You can see the member and pass holder ERT for Giant Wheel Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 10:30. All right, so we just ate over there and had some good conversations. Now we're gonna go over to the Retro Bar, because from what I understand, since my last video here, there has been a new addition to the Retro Bar, so let's go check that out. Here's a better look at what's going on with Wonder Woman. You can see they got a crane right there, and then a high reach all the way up where the gearboxes are. From what I understand, they are working on the gearboxes and parts up there. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye on that up there. Now we are over here by the Retro Bar. They do have a sign out here now pointing people to the Retro Bar, because a lot of people don't really seem to know about it. And the Retro Shop should be open. I haven't been in here yet, so I'm gonna go check it out. So we got some of the kind of more standard merch. They got these big hats and other things. Here's some more merch. Lots of the 50th merch that we've seen throughout the year. And then, of course, I believe they do have the Made to Thrill posters, and I think those are magnets. Very nice.
Water, Coca-Cola, maybe.
Yeah, I think I've never seen this.
And here we have the Made to Thrill pins as well. There's one for Nitro, one with the rainbow logo for Great Adventure, and El Toro. Now, hopefully the bar is open, because we're gonna go check out what's been added since the last time we were in there. Well, since my last time in the Retro Bar, they have added Sci-Fi. He is the robot that used to be around the park, I think. I don't really know too much about him. Tom, you would know more than me. What did Sci-Fi used to do?
So Sci-Fi, I believe in the late 80s and the early 90s, would roam around the park. There would be kind of like a meet and greet host with him, and they would be operating the remote control to have Sci-Fi interact with the guests. So he'd be remote controlled essentially by not a decoy person, but like an undercover person. I don't think Sci-Fi talked. Someone who was around back then could correct me in the comments, but there was somebody controlling Sci-Fi, so you could interact with him when you saw him in the park. But that was I believe late 80s to early 90s. He wasn't around too long.
Which is super cool. I've seen him before in pictures from Great Adventure history, but never knew too much about him. It looks like he's got a Mercedes logo on his shoulder too. But yeah, this is a really cool addition. Hanging out in the Retro Bar, playing some games. Tom is currently giving Fortnite Festival a try.
Half-rate Guitar Hero.
And over here, of course, could be where one of the new FrightFest mazes is going to be. Presumably, it's going to go back there as well, and probably going to become a permanent installation. Still hasn't been any major progress since the last time, just still that dirt clearing that we've seen around. But I imagine in time we'll see some more work being done, since we are starting to get closer to FrightFest. We're going to be watching some of the other maze spots as well, because a lot of them are going to be very different this year since they're IP based, and they're going to follow probably a completely different format and everything. So very excited to watch as FrightFest takes shape this year. And while I'm over here in Justice League's queue, you can hear the new song for the Six Flags song that has been playing all over the park. Pretty nice little remix. It definitely gets a little overplayed, especially over by Toro. They play it a lot, but really cool to hear that song come back for the first time in a really long time. I've also heard rumblings that the Six Flags theme song, the Venga Buffs, has been playing at some Cedar Fair parks. I've heard that it's been playing at Dorney as well as Kings Island, which, if that is true, that is pretty awesome that they're already integrating that song across the chain. Also, something I'm just now noticing with Cyborg is that the lights for the attraction are on, so they must be planning to reopen it very, very soon. The park is definitely looking fairly busy today. Looks like there's pretty much no line for Roaring Rapids though, so this will be our next ride of the day. So it looks like for whatever reason they are now using the other station. They were using this one prior, but now the jet is pushing the other way. Maybe to get the rafts away from going into the pond over there, so they want to direct them over to this side, but interesting change. I hope that jet is still just as strong as the other. It looks really strong. But yeah, no, now they're using this station instead of that one. He's getting himself ready to go for Roaring Rapids with his patented bags on shoes. So you have told me that you use the bags on shoe method on all your water rides now?
Yeah.
How does it work?
It's simple. What it does is it pretty much prevents the water from getting into your sneakers.
Prevents the water from getting in your sneakers.
Yeah.
And it works every time?
Yes.
Wow.
The key is not having wet feet for the rest of the day. The rest of the body is good to be wet, because eventually it's going to dry on a hot day like this. It makes perfect sense. So you'll be comfortable for the first 3 hours while you're drying off. Nice, you'll be cooled off, guaranteed.
Well, the fact that they're using the station also means that the line is a lot shorter. All right, so we all just got off of Roaring Rapids. What's the wet report? Pretty soaked.
About half.
Yeah, halfway.
Pretty dry.
You're not that wet. Ken decided to not ride, which was a smart decision. You're about half wet. Ace, you're soaked. Did your bags work?
No, hell yeah. That's the only part that's dry. Everything else is wet. That's fine.
One shoe looks wet.
It does. Antonio, how'd you make out?
I survived.
Hey, you made out pretty well. I got about half wet myself. I got blasted pretty good by that last wave, but Roaring Rapids, like I've been saying, is really good this year. If you want to get soaked, get nice and refreshed, this is a good way to do it. And Log Flume will be joining it fairly soon as well. We're going to head over there eventually to check out the progress on that. That should be open probably by the end of July if I had to guess. So we'll have 2 water rides back in the park. One that'll probably get you way more drenched, which is this one, and then Log Flume, a bit more of a scenic ride. You still do get wet, but not as wet as Roaring Rapids. Looking like our next ride of the day is gonna be Skull Mountain. Pretty sizable line here for Skull Mountain. We found the little hole here in the Skull Mountain queue. That's a cool view. The operations are actually really good, so that bit of a line took no more than like 5 minutes. So we just got off of Skull Mountain, or as I like to call it now, Rave Mountain, because that's pretty much what it's become. I'm still not a huge fan of the whole music setup. I think it could work if they had the system synced to the ride itself so that when the ride reaches a certain point, like when you're going through that turn, that's when the song starts. But just having the song shuffle endlessly, I don't think it's great. I mean, the ride is still fun, but I would like to see the original theming elements restored. What do you think of Rave Mountain?
I want to wonder what Glee has anything to do with Skull Mountain.
Yeah, it's an odd song choice. How was that?
I know, I kind of like it with the music and lights.
It's a big divisive situation here with who likes it and who doesn't. Ken, do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Ace, do you like it?
Of course. It's flashy.
Do you like it?
Not bad.
Not bad?
I would rather have a dark actually.
I would rather a dark too. Do you like it?
I think Tom put it best. This ride has an identity crisis.
It does. I mean,
I wish it had the original.
yes. See, if they had like a rave song that was kind of themed to what this ride is supposed to be themed to, I'd probably be all right with it. But I don't know. We'll see what they wind up doing.
I've been Runaway Mountain killed, so
Yeah, Runaway Mountain in over
Runaway Mountain
Texas.
over this.
I definitely think it's a better attraction. But hey, Skull Mountain, it's a staple of my childhood at the park, and I still enjoy it. The giant wheel has proven to be very popular now that it is back open, which is great to see. Looks like on Dream Street we got Foghorn Leghorn. Looks like they are doing some finishing touches on the Log Flume, and today's Saturday and they're still working. It looks like they repainted this whole exterior trough going up the lift. They still have a little bit of a gap right there at the top of the lift. Imagine that will be addressed very soon, but this looks great. You can see a worker in the station over there working, and all of this out here looks freshly repainted. It looks so nice. So they still haven't repainted everything. You can see a few spots here and there, but where they did repaint it, it looks fantastic. Some new bit of wood up there at the exit kind of the station. Over here, look how nice and crisp that blue is. Looks really nice going all the way up into the lift there. Actually, quite a few workers inside the station over there doing some finishing touches, it looks like, getting it all ready. I know I've mentioned it a couple times. Oh, it looks like they do actually have this retrofitted for tap to pay, but I hope these do make a return because it's always really fun to get people extra soaked on this from right over there. See them climbing the lift hill there. I hear some drills going, power tools. They're not messing around, they want this thing open. Look how nice and crisp the drop looks, all repainted. Again, still some work to do, but they're getting there. I also hope that we see on-ride photos return, hopefully with that new system from PomVom that we have. A lot of the major coasters here, I think that'd be great to see. And it looks like ever since the last time I came back here, there's been a ton of progress. All that scaffolding is now gone. This all looks nice and freshly repainted. That drop has been reinstalled fully, it looks like. Last time I saw it, there was no trough. It was just kind of the metal underneath. Now it is all there. You can actually see some workers back there polishing it up right now. So I'm definitely feeling a lot more optimistic about when this is going to open. Definitely by the end of July, if I had to guess, maybe a little into August, but they don't want to miss all the summer season, and I don't think they will. Even back there, you can see there's still a little bit of painting to be done in the trough. I do see a high reach back there, but the fact that they're going presumably 7 days a week since they're working on weekends, great sign that this is going to get done soon. Look at that, all that nice new trough back there. It looks fantastic. And even that section down along the safari exit, you can see all nice and repainted, looking really, really nice. The area back here is going to be so much more lively again once Log Flume does reopen, which I believe is very imminent. I mean, already there's a ton of people that enjoy this nice back deck over here, and once we get to watch everyone getting soaked on log flume in the distance, it's gonna elevate the area even more. Here comes the crew back from way out there. Long walk back, presumably for a lunch break. We're working hard on getting this ride ready to go. Feeding the turtles. We were just hanging out at Best of the West for a while. Now I think it's time to go on mine train since everything else is a really long line. We just took a ride on mine train. Zach, how was that ride?
Great as always.
Tom?
It is such an underrated ride. Seriously, come ride this thing. It's some of the best airtime in the park.
And it never really has a line.
Nope.
Antonio?
I learned how to fly on that airtime hill.
I think we all did. How was that?
Oh, that was really good, really good.
You know,
How was that, John?
it was fun. It was really, really fun.
Sean?
It was fun. I enjoyed it. No head thinking this time. I liked it.
Johnny? Noah? Good. Ace?
Good, intense, and rough.
And rough. Ken?
Noah screamed. Oh.
Well, as you can hear from the audio, it sounds like Six Flags kind of day just started, which is the parade that goes through the whole park. It's a Six Flags kind of day.
How are you, my friend?
Over here at Jersey Devil, there's maybe 5 Flash Fast lockers, 6 Flash Fast lockers working. Hopefully they can get more work into the Flash Fast line and move faster. But besides that, got on Devil twice, once pretty much in the front and again in the back, and it is running stupid fast. I mean, probably the best it has ever been running. How was Devil?
That was like crazy. That was so fast. That was great though.
How was Devil?
Incredibly fast, faster than usual. So it's running really great, and it was worth the 2 rides for sure.
Incredible. The best Jersey rides I've ever had, especially in the back. It's hauling this year.
Okay, I gotta get the laughing from all that was said. Okay, anyway, it was great. I love it. It was really smooth. It's really fast. I mean, it's whipping it. I had a great time.
Yeah, I was surprised the brakes didn't go on. That thing's just flying. Even the last 3 hills.
Thrown out of your seat.
Oh yeah. Pretty good. Bobby really smooth today and really fast.
Definitely.
Don't underestimate this ride for its height. It's one of the best in the park. Trust me.
Very good, running nice and fast.
Giant wheels definitely proving to be very popular.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I don't foresee us riding Toro today. It's on one train, and the line goes all the way back to the first set of switchbacks, so that's going to be a bit of a no for me. We're going to try to get on Ka, and if that's unsuccessful, we'll probably just head out because it is packed. Good day nonetheless, but absolutely slammed here at the park. Barely managed to squeeze one ride in on Ka. It is absolutely mobbed, and I think that's gonna be my sign to get out of here. But Ka was running really good. Shout out to the crew for pumping these trains out on a crowded day like this. But like I said, it is packed. Well, some good news. Rita's does now accept the meal plans. You can get this size cup as a snack on your dining pass, which is great. You got some new magnets inside Main Street Market. Got a Medusa one, as well as a Jersey Devil one. Both look really cool. Also some Christmas tree ornaments for El Toro, King Ka, Medusa, and Jersey Devil, as well as a bunch of safari animals and Nitro. Well, that is gonna do it for our time here at Great Adventure. Like I said, very crowded, but we still had a good day nonetheless. Ken, how was your day here at the park?
It's a very nice day.
I'd say so. John, how was your day?
It was good. Got on a few things, like 3 things, but it was still good.
Ace?
It's good so far. I'm still gonna stay here, and it's pretty busy today.
Yes. Tom?
Yes, despite the crowds, we had a really good day and got to do way more than you would expect. The ERT definitely helped. It was a good day.
Sean?
I love it. I had a great time here. Always fun with you guys, and I can't wait to do it again.
Definitely. Antonio?
Great day. I'm going to stay a little longer. Hopefully the crowds died down a little bit. Definitely was busy today, but it was a great day overall.
Johnny?
Awesome day with great friends. Can't say more than enough than that. So.
Noah, how's that Ritas? Good? Looks good. Dad?
Great day, even though the park is crowded, the park seems to absorb the crowds very well. Had a great time.
Definitely. Crowds are feeling almost near FrightFest, honestly. It's pretty crowded, but with that being said, guys, this is going to conclude today's video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.